Hey guys, Stacy Ross with Tom, Jake, and Stacy here with another one of our off-season player spotlights brought to you by Divorce Lawyers for Men. Now, earlier this week, I talked about the Seahawks' first overall pick, Jordan Brooks, out of Texas A&M. They selected him at number 27th. You can find that video on 710 ESPN Seattle's YouTube page or on 710sports.com. Today's video is going to focus on their second pick, Tennessee defensive end Darrell Taylor. I know there were other edge rushers on the board that had been mocked to Seattle when Seattle was finally there to take Taylor, but it sounds like they got the guy they wanted all along. General manager John Schneider, speaking to reporters after the draft, said that the team considered taking Taylor instead of Brooks in the first round. Ultimately, they settled on Brooks, but were clearly still surprised to see Taylor available. Maybe they didn't feel confident he'd fall to them at 59 because they traded up to number 48. Clearly, the Seahawks were impressed with Taylor's athleticism and ability, but maybe what impressed John Schneider the most was that Taylor racked up 8.5 sacks in 2019 while playing through a stress fracture in his lower leg for the entire season. Now, he had surgery earlier this year to repair that, which is why you didn't see him play in the Senior Bowl. Speaking of the Senior Bowl, my co-host Jake Heaps, who profiles all of these guys, by the way, you can listen to that in the Tom, Jake, and Stacy page on 710sports.com, talked to Jim Nagy, who's the executive director of the Senior Bowl and a former SEC scout for the Seahawks. He praised Taylor's athleticism, said it's clear that he's a perfect fit for the Seahawks. But if there's one knock, and Nagy agreed with this, it's that maybe he doesn't have all of the pass rush moves you'd like to see, and maybe those aren't as refined. But he's got an offseason to fix that. The big question is whether or not there's enough he can do in an abbreviated offseason. You can listen to that interview with Nagy on 710sports.com, and you can listen to Jake's entire breakdown of this player on 710sports.com. Also, that's always going to be in hour 3 of our show. If you have any questions about Taylor or the rest of Seattle's draft picks, go ahead and comment on this video below or on the article on 710sports.com. As always, be sure to tune in every weekday to Tom, Jake, and Stacy from noon to 3 on 710 ESPN Seattle.